This message found you for a reason, and there is something within you that already knows this is not a coincidence. Before you continue with your day, allow yourself a few quiet moments to receive what is unfolding. There is a powerful spiritual shift surrounding your life at this very moment, and the energy reaching toward you feels different from anything that has come before. If you have been asking for guidance, praying for clarity, searching for a sign, or wondering whether the universe has heard your silent cries, then let this serve as the confirmation you have been waiting for. You were guided here because your spirit is ready to hear what your mind has struggled to understand. Stay with this message until the very end, because each part builds upon the last, and the final revelation may become the missing piece that helps everything finally make sense. As I focused on your path, I became aware of three powerful signs surrounding your energy. They did not appear randomly. They arrived with purpose, each carrying a message about where you have been, where you are now, and where your life is beginning to lead you. These signs speak of release, connection, and opportunity. Together they reveal a doorway, opening into a season unlike the one you have been living. The first sign shows a heavy burden slowly lifting from your shoulders. For a long time it has felt as though you have been carrying responsibilities that never seemed to end. You have smiled through exhaustion, remained strong when no one realized how much you were holding inside, and continued moving forward even when your heart wanted nothing more than to rest. There have been moments when you questioned why everything seemed so difficult, why your progress felt delayed, or why peace always appeared just out of reach. Yet the energy surrounding you now is changing. The pressure that once seemed permanent is beginning to dissolve. The weight is becoming lighter, not because your struggles never existed, but because you are no longer meant to carry them in the same way. There is a protective presence surrounding your life. Whether you recognize it immediately or not, unseen forces have been quietly redirecting situations that could have caused greater pain. Certain delays were not punishments. Some disappointments were actually acts of protection. Doors that remained closed did so because they were never aligned with the future that is now preparing itself for you. Looking back, you may eventually realize that what felt like rejection was actually guidance, leading you towards something far greater. Pay close attention over the next several days. You may notice that your home feels calmer, conversations become less tense, or your thoughts begin settling in ways they have not for a long time. The anxiety that has followed you may slowly lose its grip. You may wake one morning feeling lighter without fully understanding why. This is often how transformation begins, not with loud announcements, but with quiet moments that gently remind you that healing has already started. Remember that not every battle must be fought with force. Some victories come through surrender. Some answers appear only after you stop chasing them. Trust that the support surrounding you is real, even if you cannot yet see every detail of how it is working behind the scenes. You are not as alone as you have sometimes believed yourself to be. The second sign arrives through the energy of communication. I sense movement surrounding messages, conversations, invitations, and unexpected news. Something that has remained silent for quite some time is preparing to speak. Watch your phone. Pay attention to your email. Stay aware of conversations that seem ordinary, because one simple exchange could unexpectedly redirect your journey. This communication may come from someone you already know, or it may arrive through someone you least expect. It could involve a career opportunity, financial news, reconciliation, a creative partnership, or information that helps you finally understand something that has confused you for months. Do not dismiss unexpected encounters. Sometimes the universe uses ordinary moments to deliver extraordinary opportunities. You may also find yourself drawn toward reaching out to someone first. If your intuition gently encourages you to reconnect, send an application, ask a question, or respond to an opportunity, listen carefully. Fear often disguises itself as logic, convincing us to stay where it feels familiar. Yet growth rarely begins inside comfort. The message waiting for you may require one small act of courage before it fully reveals itself. At the same time, be mindful of your words. Speak with intention. Choose honesty over assumptions. Allow kindness to guide your conversations. The energy you send into the world has a remarkable way of returning to you multiplied. Every meaningful connection begins with openness, and this season encourages you to remain receptive rather than resistant. The third sign is perhaps the most exciting because it carries the vibration of abundance, fresh beginnings, and long-awaited opportunities. As I focused on your path, I clearly saw the image of a key resting in your hands. It felt symbolic, almost as though life itself was inviting you to unlock a chapter that has remained closed for far too long. This key represents access. It represents permission. It represents movement where there has been delay. There is a door that has resisted opening despite your patience, effort, and faith. Whether this concerns your finances, career, business, personal goals, education, relationships, or another dream close to your heart, the energy surrounding that area is beginning to shift. You have not imagined the obstacles. They were real. The waiting was real. The frustration was real. But so is what comes next. When this opportunity appears, do not allow fear to convince you that you are unworthy of it. Too many people spend years praying for change, only to doubt themselves when change finally arrives. You have grown more than you realize. The version of yourself that once questioned every decision is giving way to someone wiser, stronger, and far more prepared than you believe. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. Your timing has always been uniquely yours. What appears delayed from one perspective may actually be perfectly aligned from another. Some blessings require preparation because receiving them too early would have created unnecessary hardship. Now your foundation has become stronger. Your perspective has matured. You are becoming the person capable of sustaining the very blessings you have been hoping to receive. There is also an invitation to release scarcity thinking. The universe is not measuring your worth by your past mistakes, your current circumstances, or your previous disappointments. Possibilities continue to exist beyond what your eyes can presently see. Every sunrise reminds us that darkness never has the final word. Every closed season eventually gives way to another beginning. As you continue moving through this week, notice recurring symbols, repeated numbers, meaningful dreams, unexpected moments of peace, or conversations that seem strangely timely. Your intuition will become clearer if you choose to trust it instead of constantly questioning it. You already possess more wisdom than you often give yourself credit for. The answers you seek are gradually rising to the surface. Continue showing gratitude for what already exists in your life, even while believing for more. Gratitude creates space for hope, and hope strengthens the courage needed to recognize opportunities when they arrive. Keep your heart open. Keep your expectations balanced with patience. Continue taking practical steps toward your goals while remaining receptive to unexpected guidance. Most importantly, remember this: your story is still being written. No difficult chapter has the authority to define the entire book. Seasons change. Circumstances evolve, hearts heal, new paths emerge where none seemed possible before. You are standing much closer to your breakthrough than your current circumstances may suggest. Receive this message as a reminder that protection surrounds you, clarity is growing within you, meaningful communication is approaching you, and new opportunities are preparing to meet you. Walk forward with confidence rather than fear. Trust what feels peaceful. Release what constantly drains your spirit. Welcome what aligns with your highest good. If these words resonate deeply within your soul, affirm them now. I welcome protection, clarity, abundance, and new opportunities into my life. I trust that what is truly meant for me will find me at the perfect time. I release fear, embrace divine timing, and confidently step into the blessings prepared for me. If this message spoke directly to your heart, comment "I receive" below as your affirmation of faith and intention. I would also love to know which of the 3 signs resonated with you the most. Your story may encourage someone else who reads the comments today. And if you enjoy these daily spiritual messages, gentle guidance, and uplifting insights, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next message that may arrive exactly when your soul needs it most. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with wisdom, peace, protection, unexpected blessings, and beautiful new beginnings.